Podcast title: Voices for Change. Episode topic: The Impact of Social Media on Mental Health. Welcome to Voices for Change, the podcast where we discuss the most pressing social issues of our time. I'm your host, Sophia, and today we're diving into a topic that affects millions: social media and mental health. With the rise of digital platforms, people are more connected than ever, but at what cost? Is social media helping us or harming us? To explore this, we have two incredible guests with us today. Our first guest is Money, a psychologist and mental health advocate who has been researching the effects of social media on emotional well-being for years. Welcome, Money. Thank you for having me. This is such an important discussion. Our second guest is Kani, a digital content creator and social media influencer who has first-hand experience with the highs and lows of online life. Welcome, Kani. I'm so happy to be here and share my perspective. Discussion begins. The impact of social media on mental health. Host. Let's start with the big question. What are the psychological effects of social media? From a research perspective, what have you found? Social media has a dual effect. It can be both beneficial and harmful. On the one hand, it helps people stay connected, find support, and even spread awareness about mental health. On the other hand, excessive use can lead to anxiety, depression, and even addiction. Studies show that high social media usage is linked to lower self-esteem, especially among teenagers. That's really concerning. Kani, as someone active on social media, have you personally felt these effects? Absolutely. In the beginning, I loved the attention and engagement, but over time, I felt the pressure to always be perfect. Comparing myself to others, dealing with negative comments, and the need to constantly create content took a toll on my mental health. I even had to take breaks to protect my well-being. Money. The role of social media companies. Do you think social media companies are doing enough to protect users? Honestly, they could do a lot more. While some platforms have introduced mental health features, like time reminders and well-being checks, the algorithms still prioritize engagement over well-being. The more time users spend on the app, the more money these companies make. I agree. While influencers and users are encouraged to take breaks, the system itself is designed to keep people scrolling. I've had brands pressure me to post constantly, even when I needed a break. Kani. Solutions and advice. So, what can we do? How can individuals protect their mental health while using social media? Setting boundaries is key. Limit screen time, unfollow accounts that make you feel bad, and remember that social media isn't real life. Offline relationships matter more. I also encourage people to take breaks and focus on real-life experiences. I started using my platform to promote mental health awareness, and it has helped both me and my audience. This has been an eye-opening discussion. Social media is powerful, but we need to use it mindfully. Thank you, Money and Kani, for sharing your insights and experiences. Any final thoughts? Just remember, your mental health comes first. Social media is a tool, not your entire world. And don't be afraid to unplug. Sometimes, the best moments happen away from the screen. That's great advice. Thank you again to our guests and to our listeners. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and share. Until next time, take care and stay mindful.